Stephanie, you really have no family loyalty. You've always been a selfish child, but I didn't think you were this bad of a person.
What? What's wrong, sis? Did I do something?
Don't play dumb with me. You're awful for not attending Mom's funeral. You ungrateful jerk.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about, Mom's funeral?
You really don't know anything about it? Mom passed away.
Oh no.
It's true.
When did she die?
3 days ago. I'm stunned. You didn't even know your own parent was dead?
If Mom died, why didn't you call me?
I called you many times. You're the one who ignored me.
But I don't have any missed calls. Maybe you called my old number?
Old number?
I told you I changed to a new phone.
Sorry, I forgot.
If you couldn't call me, you could have messaged me.
I was so upset about Mom's death, I couldn't think of anything else.
Huh. So you were the pallbearer?
Who else is there? Dad's gone and it's just me and you left. It was really hard work doing everything by myself. I got so tired meeting with the funeral home and dealing with the relatives. Are you taking this seriously? Your parent is dead. Aren't you sad?
Not at all.
That's terrible. How can you be so cold-hearted? Don't you feel like you should rush to the funeral home right away?
No, I don't.
Unbelievable. When did you become so cold?
When did you become such a big liar?
What?
What do you want me to do?
You would think you would at least say goodbye or something.
Who would I be saying goodbye to?
Hey, Stephanie, are you kidding me? Your own mother just passed away.
I just had lunch with my mom.
What?
I thought it looked like her, so I called out to her, and it turned out to be Mom. I haven't heard from her in a while. I was surprised to see her here in Chicago. We had lunch together at a restaurant. Mom looked great. I'm so glad I got to see her after all these years.
Huh? That's impossible. How can you have lunch with a dead person? Was it a dream?
It wasn't a dream. I still have the receipt from the restaurant.
Then it's a different person you had lunch with. You had lunch with a woman who looked exactly like our mother, and you mistook her for our mother. Are you really so stupid that you can't even recognize your own mother?
Are you out of your mind? Whose funeral did you organize?
I told you it was our mother's funeral. It's impossible for a dead person to be in Chicago in the first place. You don't think you saw a ghost?
I don't think so. I'm not psychic.
Stephanie, enough. I know you don't want to accept that our mother died, but don't tell me you had lunch with her or some weird lie.
It's you who's lying. It's obvious you are, so just admit it now.
You are such a...
So, how did Mom die?
Car accident. If she was sick, I could have told you earlier, but it was so sudden.
You're lying.
What?
Mom wasn't in a car accident because when I met her, she wasn't even hurt.
That's why I said she wasn't the one you met. Stephanie, maybe you're tired. Or maybe you're mentally ill?
Oh, I don't think so. I'm happy every day and I don't have a single worry.
Well, I'm worried about you because you're saying many strange things. Why don't you go to the hospital? Maybe the shock of hearing about your mom's death is making you crazy?
I'm perfectly sane. You're the one who's crazy enough to go to a funeral for someone who's not your parent. You should go to the hospital.
I'm not trying to fight with you. At least come home to say goodbye to her. I'm sure Mom would have liked that.
Of course not. I just met her.
I didn't think you could be so stubborn. Anyway, come home just once.
No way. It's a waste of money.
Your parent died and you're stingy with travel expenses? Mom wouldn't be happy to see you like this.
She's not dead. She's still alive and well.
She's really gone.
Oh, so did you get an inheritance?
There's no inheritance. Mom was barely scraping by.
What? Really?
Were you counting on that, Stephanie?
It'd be lucky to get it, I guess.
What an unscrupulous girl. You don't grieve when Mom dies. You only want your inheritance.
I was just wondering how much inheritance there was. Maybe she had some expensive jewelry or something hidden away.
That's enough. I'm going now. Bye.
Call me when you find the inheritance. Don't keep it all to yourself. Hey, sis, are you out? I just got back to Mom's house. Mom doesn't seem to have any money.
What? You're at home?
Yes, I am.
When did you get home? When I asked you to come and say goodbye, you said it was a waste of money.
I changed my mind after all. I mean, I'm free to go back to my family home whenever I want, right?
Yes, but...
Where are you, sis?
At the town hall. I have to go to the bank now. When a family member dies, there are a lot of procedures.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
As if it's someone else's problem. I'm the one who has to do it all by myself since you didn't come back.
By the way, where did you hide the money?
The money?
Since you're taking charge of all the arrangements, you must have received a lot of insurance money, right? I looked all over the house and couldn't find any.
Why do you need that?
Because half is mine, right? We're the only 2 children. Don't tell me you put it all in your own pocket, sister.
What are you talking about? All the money from the insurance went to the funeral. How much do you think it cost?
Are you serious? I thought I could at least get travel expenses.
You obstinate child. Did you think you could cover the travel expenses with the money from the insurance?
Because it took me 3 hours by plane to get back here from Chicago.
You should at least pay for the flight yourself.
I'm a poor freelancer, so the airfare is ridiculous.
I see. You're still an unsuccessful theater actor. You're still dreaming at your age?
I guess. I don't need the money, but I like to do what I like.
Mom in heaven would be appalled. She's been worried about you for a long time.
Oh, I just found the newspaper with Mom's obituary. I didn't know you wrote one.
Of course I did.
I asked around in the neighborhood. They all said they were at the funeral. So you weren't lying.
You really suspected I was?
Yes, I did. I guess I was wrong about Mom. I really thought we had lunch together.
You must have been dreaming.
Maybe you're right. I'm shocked. Our mother is really gone.
Yes, she is. I guess you're finally facing reality.
I heard some of my friends were at the funeral.
Yeah, some of them still live in the area and knew her.
I'll have to thank them later.
You should.
So, how much was the insurance anyway?
What? Now you're talking about insurance again? Are you that desperate for money?
Why do you say that?
Because you keep talking about money all the time, like inheritance and insurance.
I'm just checking. You want to take what you can get, don't you? It's said that money is the biggest problem in this kind of situation. I wanted to make it clear as soon as possible.
Unfortunately, there wasn't much of anything.
Really?
I was surprised too, but I guess she couldn't afford to pay the premiums.
Poor Mom.
Maybe one of us should have gotten married. I wish I could have shown her some grandchildren.
Well, since neither of us plan to get married, what could we do?
I haven't given up yet. I'm only 33.
Well, I've decided to live for my work. I don't care if I'm single for the rest of my life.
Your job is just a part-time job.
I'm an actress, though.
You can't make a living as an actress alone.
Well, yeah, that's why I never have that much money.
I'm sorry to hear that. I've been doing my best just to give her a funeral.
Well, I don't have anything to give you to help out. I'm going to go back home now.
You're leaving already?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to get rid of the house. If it sells, I'll give you half.
Okay.
But it's going to take a while. I don't even know if it'll sell.
Okay.
Now you believe me that our mother is dead, right?
Sort of. I mean, I have all this evidence.
Now that you're here, do you want to have dinner with me?
No, I'm busy.
Okay, come back another time.
Okay. Sis, you bought a very nice apartment.
What?
Did you sell our parents' house for a good price? You're going to live with our mother in a comfortable apartment, aren't you? I love it. Please let me be a part of it.
What are you talking about? Our mother is gone. You understand that, don't you? I thought you finally accepted the truth and now you're going crazy again?
There's a girl I went to school with who's a bit ditzy and really tactless.
What are you talking about?
She went to our mom's funeral.
What about it?
I went to see her the other day when I visited back home. I thought I'd say thank you for going. She kind of ruined your plan.
What did she do?
She took a picture of the inside of the coffin.
What? When did she take that?
You said Mom was badly damaged in the accident, so you warned everyone not to look inside, but she really wanted to say goodbye to her face to face. She opened the coffin without permission and even took a photo.
That's a bit...
I guess a ditz does things differently. And then she showed me the picture.
Are you trying to say that the face is different?
She's a completely different person. That's not our mother.
She was badly injured in the accident, so it's natural that she looks different from when she was alive.
Even so, that person is too different. She's not that skinny.
You don't know because you haven't seen her for a while.
Even if I hadn't seen her for a while, I'd recognize her face. And the next door neighbor, he said Mom was as healthy looking as ever until just before the funeral.
Maybe everyone sees things differently.
Can you explain?
Huh?
Whose funeral was it?
Will you stop it? I'm still recovering from losing my mother. I couldn't believe this accident happened to my mother either. It was hard to accept, but I did. Don't be weird about it.
I knew you wouldn't admit to it, so I checked everything out.
What can a poor freelancer do? Did you hire a detective? There's no way you have that kind of money.
You're right, I don't have any money, but I have a lot of friends, theater company members. After I got the call from you that our mother had passed away, I asked them to help me find our mother.
What? You never told me that.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
But you couldn't find her, could you? And Mom's not very good with technology, so I'm pretty sure she doesn't even have a phone.
After lunch with me, she quickly had to go off somewhere by herself. She was acting a little strange.
So?
Soon after that, I got the call from you, and with the help of my theater friends in Chicago, I tracked her down.
But it wasn't her that you found, was it? You having lunch with Mom was just a fantasy.
Really? Thanks to the help of my friends, I was able to locate our mother. She was living in a small apartment far from the city center. It was an old apartment that looked like it was about to fall apart. It's a far cry from the beautiful apartment you bought.
So what? You're chasing around a stranger who just looks like your mother. It's like being a stalker, isn't it?
So, here's the great part.
Enough! I don't have time for your fantasies. I guess when you have nothing to do but fantasize, you can come up with any story. I'm sorry, but I'm busy.
I'm almost done. Just hear me out. You know what that ditzy girl says? She says the woman in the coffin looks just like the homeless lady who used to live in front of the station.
Who remembers what a homeless person looks like? Are you just saying random things now?
But she remembered. She was a ditz. She talked to everyone. Homeless or not, she became friends with them.
Huh?
Of all the homeless people, the one she was friends with the most was a woman named Tilly. She insists that's definitely the person in the coffin. So she took pictures of the inside of the coffin and documented it. She wanted proof that the person in the coffin was Tilly.
Stephanie, how much do you want?
Huh?
I'll pay you as much money as you want, so I want you to keep quiet about this.
You're a very generous insurance recipient, aren't you? I mean, are you going to admit it?
Just tell me the amount and then get the hell out of here.
I don't want your money.
You wanted it so badly before.
That was all an act. I'm still an actress after all. You must have seen me as a spoiled sister who wants the inheritance and insurance money.
If you don't want the money, what do you want?
The truth. I want the truth.
If I tell you, will you shut up?
Yeah, I will.
Really?
I don't want any of my family members to become criminals because it would affect my future.
That's true.
So, how did you end up in this situation?
I happened to be at the scene of an accident involving a homeless woman. She was hit by a car and there was no one around. I panicked and tried to call an ambulance, but Mom stopped me.
What? What do you mean?
She told me to pretend she was in the accident. So I did what she told me, and I went to her funeral and told everyone she was dead.
Why would she do that? Pretending to be dead with someone else's body? That's like straight out of a movie. What did she want?
Our mother was in a lot of debt. I was helping her pay her bills, but she was borrowing from some weird places too. I kept paying it back, but it just wouldn't go down.
Why would she have debt?
She was addicted to gambling.
Couldn't you have done something about it before it happened? You were always there for our mother, weren't you?
I told her many times to stop gambling, but she wouldn't listen to me, and the debts just kept piling up. She started borrowing money in my name without my permission. They even came to my office to collect. I couldn't rely on you, a poor actress. I had no choice but to do what I had to do to pay off my debts. I'm a victim too.
But
you've got it good, living by yourself, not having to take care of anyone else, chasing your dreams, doing what you want, and I'm the one who's getting the short end of the stick.
I feel bad. I haven't been home for a long time. I didn't know that you were in debt.
That's the truth. Are we done? If you want to go to the police, go ahead.
Okay, I will.
Huh? You're really going to go?
Yep, I'm going, because everything you just said is a lie.
What is that based on?
Because our mother told me everything.
She's lying. She's trying to make me look bad to protect herself.
No, she's not. You took advantage of our mother, didn't you? It wasn't Mom who was in debt, it was you, sister. You were the one who made it look like our mother died, and you tried to get the insurance money. It was also you who sent Mom away to the shabby apartment.
Don't be fooled by the delusions of an old person.
Mom was crying. She said she didn't want to do that. She said she felt bad for the person who died and that she couldn't face me.
Just leave me alone. Bye.
That's not how it works. Mom will have to live secretly from now on.
I don't care. She's not getting any younger.
You've finally shown your true colors. It's my fault for chasing after my dreams and not taking care of my family. So I'll take responsibility and I'll expose your crimes.
My crimes? Everything you're saying is just made up. What proof do you have?
Mom recorded her conversation with you.
What? That's a lie. Mom is bad at technology and isn't even able to use a smartphone.
But Mom can use a voice recorder.
A voice recorder?
Yeah. Dad taught her how to use it before he passed away. He said it's useful to record your voice in case you get into trouble. That's Dad for you. The voice recorder is like Dad watching over us.
I didn't know.
Do you know why Mom isn't going to the police, even with that strong evidence against you? Because you're her daughter.
Then give me that recording.
I'm not giving it to you. I shuddered when I heard the audio. You only gave Mom $30,000 and then forced her to pretend to be in an accident. Then you told her to go on living in secret like someone who no longer existed. You threatened her with death if she ever told the police. How is she supposed to live on $30,000? Without any social security number or ID? She can't even work.
Well, you found out. I don't care anymore.
What?
A mother is supposed to make sacrifices for her daughter. She's going to die soon anyway, and it'll be hard for her to live with the guilt.
What a person. You did all this for only $500,000 insurance money?
Only? I could pay off my debt with this money. Of course I want it. Oh, this really sucks. If only you hadn't run into that old hag by accident, things would have worked out.
I know you lied about trying to call me before the funeral. You just didn't want me to check inside the casket.
That's right. I went to a lot of trouble to get the relatives not to call you, okay? And now it's all for nothing.
You have to pay back the insurance money.
I can't. I already used it to pay off my debts.
Well, that's not okay. You'll go to court and the police will arrest you.
Stephanie, We're sisters, aren't we? Please keep this a secret.
I don't want to.
You little shit! You're still my sister!
I don't consider you my sister. You've always been so negative, telling me that I'm wasting my time chasing dreams. You're always insulting me. The only reason I stayed away from my parents' house was because of you. But now I regret it. I hate myself for not noticing how Mom was doing. If I'd known sooner, none of this would have happened.
Now I have no choice but to run away.
Running away won't help. You'll pay for what you've done. After that, my sister disappeared, or so she thought. But in no time at all, the police found her and arrested her. To the homeless woman who got caught up in our family mess, I'm truly sorry. So myself and my ditzy classmate held a small funeral for the dead woman. I didn't attend my sister's trial, so I don't know much about it. She was convicted of fraud for deceiving the insurance company and sentenced to go to jail. My mother and I started to live together in Chicago. According to what my mother said, she could not stop my sister from committing the crime. My sister had threatened to harm me if she did not listen to her. I was protected by my mother without knowing it. From now on, I will do my best to take care of my mother.
Hey there, is this the number of Diane's husband? Tommy, is it? Are you there? Yes, hi. It's Toby. May I know who this is? Cyril, I hate beating around the bush, so I'll just say it straight up. I'm Diane's boyfriend. So yeah, nice to be acquainted with you. Excuse me? She's my wife. So what's this about? What do you mean by nice to be acquainted with me? Come on, dude. You know what I mean. You're the one who reached out, so how about explaining everything clearly in your own words from start to finish? You don't like beating around the bush, right? Huh. Whatever, man. I'll tell you what I want. Jeez, you're a hassle, Grandpa. You're making a big fuss. You're probably the type people dislike at work, right? How is my work relevant to this conversation? Let's cut to the chase and continue. Ugh, I'm Diane's boyfriend. I guess from your perspective you might call it an affair. But she's totally into me now. She's my girl. You, on the other hand, are no longer needed. Just go ahead and get a divorce already. And then? Huh? If you want us to divorce, you must have made some preparations, right? Preparations? It would be quite ridiculous if you thought you could just blurt out that you're having an affair and demand a divorce without any thought or plan. So, I'm asking, but you sound like you haven't prepared anything. What did you say? You think I'm ridiculous? I haven't said that. I was just hypothetically discussing the possibility that you might be one if you haven't made any preparations or plans. So have you? Of course I have. That's great. Well then, I'll kick Diane out of our place right away. What? If you've made preparations, that means you've already talked to her. And you're ready to welcome her to your place, right? Well, can you hold on a sec? What's the matter? I'm sure you've thought of a scenario where a cheating wife gets immediately kicked out of her husband's house, right? Maybe. Okay, then, she's currently at work. So, as soon as she gets back, I'm gonna have her pack up and kick her out tonight. Tonight? Well, you see, I'm living with my fiancé right now. It's gonna be a real mess if she shows up out of the blue, you know? Oh my, you've been juggling 2 women, huh? Well, that's none of my business. Whether you're a clueless idiot or not. I'm just here to make sure she leaves as planned. Whatever happens next is up to you. As for the divorce, I'm going to discuss alimony and all that stuff through a lawyer. I'll serve her with the divorce papers once they're done. Wait. Okay, that's it from me. Diane, you don't need to come back home after work. Even if you do, I won't let you in.
Why?
Just head straight to your boyfriend's place or go back to your family.
Wait, what? Boyfriend? What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're getting at.
Well, a guy named Cyril messaged me.
What?
To be honest, I was planning to have you pack your stuff and leave on your own, but then I thought about it, and I don't want you to come to my house anymore, you know? So I've arranged for movers to take your things to Cyril's place. Just let me know where you end up later. We'll need to talk about the divorce and alimony in the future, so make sure to stay in touch. Oh, and I'll have a lawyer handle all of that. I really don't want to talk to you directly anymore.
Don't just assume things and steamroll ahead. You think I'm just gonna say, okay, sure, out of the blue? Seriously, don't just blindly believe everything he says. Is there evidence that I've been cheating?
Yes.
Huh?
I've known about your affair for a while now.
What? No way.
I was actually in the process of gathering evidence and was planning to bring up a divorce soon, but then Cyril spilled the beans. It was such perfect timing. It's almost too good to be true.
No way.
For me, it just moved up the schedule by a few days, so whatever. The divorce papers will be sent to you in a few days.
This is too sudden for me.
If you really want to get divorced from me as soon as possible, just cooperate.
Oh, God.
Hey, a-hole. I'm older than you know. Show some respect. This isn't the time for that. Because of you, my engagement got called off. How are you planning to take responsibility for this, darn it? Oh, just to clarify, what exactly is my fault here? Because you kicked out Diane, she bumped into my fiancé at my apartment, the whole two-timing thing got exposed. Ah, what a chaotic scene to imagine. It's not my fault you were the one two-timing, right? Well, isn't that just fine and dandy? What's fine about any of this? I'm dealing with cancellation fees for the wedding venue and whatnot, and it's turning into a huge mess. But you were serious about Diane, right? So you went ahead and made a declaration of romantic conquest to me, even though you know she's not the easiest girlfriend to have. That basically means you're serious about her and don't want to let her go, right? I mean, you were telling me to get a divorce, so you must have been thinking about marrying her. In that case, it should have been a relief to smoothly break off the engagement with the other woman. Diane will get a divorce, and once you both are free, you can be happy together. Wait, that's not it. It wasn't really that serious, you know? You know you can't just break up a marriage and then claim your declaration was just a casual joke, right? Regardless of your true feelings, you're in a position where consequences are due. What's your problem, dude? Don't give me a lecture like you're all high and mighty. The fact remains that I got dumped because of you, so you should be the one to pay the $150,000 I've been asked for. Oh my, she's asking that much? That's quite a hefty sum. My fiancé is from a prestigious family. That's why we booked a renowned venue and a famous wedding planner, like the kind celebrities use. And our honeymoon was supposed to be lavish too, but now all of that got cancelled, and I'm getting billed for it. Ah, I see. Yeah, the price for fooling around with a married woman turned out to be quite steep. Don't act all nonchalant. Listen, you better pay $150,000 by the end of this week. Cyril, you sound to have forgotten, but... What? You are sued for $25,000 in compensation for damaging my car in a parking lot. You were caught on surveillance camera, remember? Never mind that. $150,000 is a top priority. The $25,000 is meant to offset as a compensation you owe me, resulting in a net zero payment. So it's $150,000 from you. Hurry up and send me a check. Just so you know, the deadline's this week. You're well aware of what happens if you're even a little late, right? Hey, where's the check? Well, hello there. No need for greetings. Just hand over the $150,000 check already. Yesterday was the deadline, you know. I told her that you caused a 1-day delay. Oh, right. As a penalty for being late, double the amount. $300,000 now.
What the?
Don't play dumb. It's common sense that delinquent payers get a fine. I'll pay the $150,000 as promised to my ex-fiancé, and the other half will graciously serve as my immediate living expenses after getting fired from the company. So deliver the check pronto.
What are you talking about?
Haven't you forgotten something again? What? The $25,000 you've been charged is due today. It seems like it hasn't been paid yet. Huh? That's because you said you'd pay me that amount as compensation to offset it to zero. Go back and reread our chat until you get it. You see, Cyril, have you come up with what you're demanding after consulting with experts like lawyers? Huh? Listen, there's no lawyer out there who'd listen to your crazy claims. In other words, that $150,000 or $300,000 you're screaming at me to pay is nothing more than a fantasy. Fantasy? What are you talking about? It makes no sense. Don't you get it? I don't have any obligation to pay you $150,000 or $300,000. But you have to pay the $25,000 today. Plus, you also need to cough up the $150,000 your former fiancé is demanding. But you kicked Diane out in the first place. My affair wouldn't have been exposed to my fiancé if you didn't. So it's all your fault. I'm the victim here. Regarding that matter, the thing is, I found out about your affair because your former fiancé contacted me. No way. In other words, your affair was already exposed long before the day when they had that confrontation. That can't be true. She knew everything already? To tell you the truth, she and I had actually planned to bust you and Diane on the spot. You're kidding. But you had to go and expose the affair so casually just days before our plan was set to happen. So we had to change it on the fly to this mess. OMG. I got worried that maybe you guys would run off together, but it turns out you're a complete idiot. And that worked in my favor. I never expected you to try and make me pay compensation. Enough with the name calling. Oh, by the way, we recently found out about a third woman in the picture. Huh? It seems your former fiancé is considering an additional revenge for that. Additional? Furthermore, the third woman also happens to be married. I hear he is quite outraged, so you better watch your back. Hold on a sec. How am I supposed to pay? Your former fiancé mentioned it might be around $200,000 in total. $200,000? Alright then, just pay me the $25,000 you owe right away. Please wait. I'll be waiting for the deposit then. This isn't happening.
Hi, Toby.
Oh, the cheater. Is this about the alimony payment deadline today? There are about 2 hours left.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking of getting back together with you.
Oh.
Well, I'm actually heading your way right now.
I see. So what's the deal?
Since we're getting back together, I guess I don't have to pay the alimony, right?
Are you serious? Don't mess around.
Right.
So that means you can't pay the amount I demanded, right?
I definitely don't have the money. I mean, I've only been working part-time. You know my financial situation, right?
You even depleted our joint savings with your affair.
Yeah, that's true. My parents can't help me financially either. I wasn't prepared for this, so as a way of apologizing, I thought I'd get back together with you and spend the rest of my life making it up to you. I'll listen to everything you say from now on and be a faithful wife.
Have you made a formal apology to the former fiancé of Cyril?
Not yet. I'm planning to do that once we get back together.
I see. Well, come over then.
Okay. answer me. When I arrived at the house, I was put in a wagon car.
So?
They said they've arranged a job for me and I have to go there now. What's going on? Did you set me up?
Cyril's former fiancée said she's helping you guys out by arranging a job. You're lucky that there's a workplace that would hire someone like you.
What the heck? I didn't agree to anything.
This was done with your parents' approval.
Huh?
I'll change the lump sum to monthly installments for you. Make sure you work hard and pay it off.
What are you saying? This can't be happening.
I had heard that Cyril's former fiancée was the daughter of a wealthy family. Apparently, through her connection, the CEO of a certain construction company took pity on the two idiots who couldn't make payments. Now, they're working separately on various construction sites, working hard to keep paying off their debts. The rotten attitudes are also being straightened out in the process. So far, they've managed to pay every month without any delays, so I guess they're somehow making an effort. As for me, I quit my job when I got divorced and became a freelancer. I also moved out of the old house. I decided to live in a rural area where I didn't know anyone, trying to start fresh. I've been building new relationships, attending my first home garden, and enjoying my single life positively. Is this the new number of Claire? Oh, I managed to get it through a mutual classmate. The previous number was inactive. It's been 7 years since we got divorced, huh?
What do you want now?
I have something important to tell you, so I really wanted to get in touch.
Alright, make it brief.
You have kids, right? Twin boys.
Yeah, I do. How did you know?
I saw you guys at the mall last weekend.
Oh, I didn't notice.
So here's the thing. How about we give our relationship another shot?
Huh? Wait, why are we jumping to that topic from a chance encounter? Did you go through all the trouble of finding a new number just to bring this up?
I'm serious. Those twins, they're my kids, right?
What?
I know, you probably found out you were pregnant after we got divorced, but you couldn't bring it up, right? You've been raising them on your own for these past 7 years, haven't you? I'm sorry for making things tough for you all this time. From now on, I'll be there to support you, so don't worry.
Hold on a second.
What is it?
Why do you think they are yours?
Well, you did want to have my child. Now that this has come to light, I also bear responsibility. Plus, it's better for them to be raised by both parents, right?
But you've remarried and you have a wife, right?
I divorced her.
Really? Why?
I got married to a young girl because I wanted kids, but she couldn't conceive. I need a son and heir. I talked to my mom about finding another woman who could finally give me children. But if you've already had mine, that changes everything.
I really don't understand what you're saying. Are you serious?
Of course I am. I know it's sudden and it's confusing. My mom was overjoyed when she heard about it. We've been stressing over heir issue for so long, and now we have 2 boys to solve it.
Hello? Please, don't get ahead of yourself.
About what?
I don't know where you were observing us from, but if I was pregnant at the time of our divorce, the child would be around 7 years old now, right?
That's right.
My twins are only 2 years old.
Really?
First of all, I haven't seen you since the divorce. The age and physical differences between a 2-year-old and a 7-year-old are pretty obvious. So why did you suddenly decide they're your kids?
Then, whose kids are they?
They're from my current husband.
Seriously? Wait, you remarried?
Yeah, I mean, it's logical, right?
I don't give you permission.
We're divorced, so who I marry is none of your business.
So where are my kids then? What about the twin heir situation? My mom is over the moon about it.
You got it all wrong, so you should explain it to her yourself. And by the way, haven't you realized the possibility of your own infertility?
What? Infertility is something that affects women, right? Why would a guy like me?
Male infertility is a thing, you know.
Really?
Just do a quick Google search. Information is easily accessible.
I looked it up. You've got to be kidding me. So, am I infertile?
I was just talking about the possibility. But I heard you had your second wife go through a bridal check before getting married. Even then, she didn't get pregnant, so...
Cut it out. I don't want to hear this.
Fine, I won't say anything, but don't you think it's a good idea to get checked just in case?
No, it's not necessary.
Okay then.
You've got your twins over there. I don't need to have more kids. Maybe it's better to just claim they're mine and get back together.
You're out of your mind. Even if your mom's not the sharpest tool in the shed, she'd figure out they're not her grandkids, just by their ages.
We could just say we were together when you got pregnant.
That would mean I was having an affair. I'm happily married now with my wonderful husband and kids. I won't make myself miserable with ridiculous lies just to become unhappy again.
Are you saying that getting back together with me would make you unhappy?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Jeez. That better be a lie.
I don't get why you can't understand this. I've been constantly harassed to have a grandson, a male heir, and to continue the family legacy. You guys called me a barren woman and kicked me out. After enduring such treatment, why would I want to go back to you?
We have sons now, and that's all that matters for peace of mind.
That's not the point. Anyway, just stop bothering me. I'm going to block you now. If you see me in public, don't even think about approaching me. I'll call the police if you keep this up.
Wait, why can't you understand? If you just come back to me with your twins, everything will be fine. Come on, please. I don't want to make my mom sad.
Hey Anna, it's been a while. How have you been? Well, who is it? It's your sister, Phoebe. Phoebe? I don't have a sister with that name. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Why are you so cold? I haven't heard from you in a while. I thought I blocked you. Don't tell me you created another account just to contact me. Oh, yeah. What the hell? I was just about to forget you. What? You're my only sister. How can you do this to me? I don't consider you my sister. Are you still upset about what happened 3 years ago? Of course. You eloped with my husband. I still haven't forgiven you. You sure hold grudges. It's been 3 years. Get over it. How can I? I just built my dream home, but because you took my husband away from me, I was left alone in a big house. I had to pay the mortgage alone. You've effed me up so much. I know it sucks to get divorced just after building such a big house. But you know, it's a good thing that happened before you guys had any children. If you get divorced after a baby is born, you might have a lot of problems. You should be thankful for that. Please tell me you're kidding. How can you be so calm after upsetting mom and dad that much? It can't be helped. It's just that the man I fell in love with happened to be your husband. Just because John's wife changed from you to me, that doesn't change the fact that John is our family's son-in-law. That's not the point. Mom and Dad are both too strict. How can they just disown me for this? It's only natural that they would cut you off. You knew that John was my husband, and you made a move on him. Even John said he'd rather be with me. Please don't make it sound like I'm the only one to blame. You are too. What the heck? Because you're always so absorbed in your work. You didn't give any attention to John, right? We're both busy with work. To buy our own house, we were even working overtime. But if you work all the time, you'll get dumped by men. Men will leave you. You're even ugly. You need to work harder on your attractiveness instead of your work. Oh, I see. Well, I don't really care about John anymore. Just be happy with him. So, why did you call me? If it's not something important, leave me alone. I'd rather not have anything to do with you. Oh, come on. Don't be so uptight.
I called you today because I have good news for you. Good news? Yeah, I have good news. I'll return John to you. What the? I've decided to divorce John. What the heck? You guys just got married 3 years ago. You're divorcing already? Yup. Why? Because I found someone else. You cheated on him? There's nothing I can do about it. One can't suppress the feelings they have for someone. I can't believe it. You took my husband away from me, paid alimony, and then just simply left him? I'd get bored after 3 years of being a married couple. Besides, John's a pretty normal guy, to be honest. Huh? I think you know him better than anyone. He's just an ordinary guy. It's not like he's good looking or anything. He's your husband, so you got carried away and went for him. But I, on the other hand, am rational about this. I realize that marrying a small businessman from a small company doesn't do me much good. You're so cruel. I mean, I'm surprised you decided to marry John. What's so good about him? Well, you make a lot of money. I'm sure you wouldn't mind marrying John. At the time, I was in love with his personality. I didn't care about his looks or his profession. In the end, he betrayed me, so I guess I wasn't a good judge of character. I can't have a boring guy like John. You're the worst. You only took John because he was my husband. You didn't really like John, did you? That's not true. I liked him at first. I just got bored of him halfway through. So, who did you fall for this time? That's probably someone you know too. What? Emily's husband, Ken. Emily is... our cousin Emily? That's right. You're lying. I'm not lying. Emily has 2 kids. You took her husband away from her? I fell in love with him at first sight. I happened to run into Emily and Ken and the kids. He was so handsome that I fell in love with him. Since then, I haven't been able to forget Ken. Oh no. Then one day, by chance, I bumped into Ken on the street. I was alone at the time. I thought it was my only chance, so we exchanged contact information. I asked him out on a date. What the? You're married. You're such a jerk. At first, we were just going to have tea. But when we were alone together, we got into a good mood. We ended up staying together until the night. And then we went straight to a hotel. Oh my God. We started going out once a week. And then Ken finally proposed to me the other day. What? Even though he's married too? He proposed to you? Yep. I'm sure I was more attractive than Emily. Really, I'm so guilty. No man can resist my charms. Even if they have a wife and kids, they would still fall for me. I'm glad I was born beautiful, unlike you. No way. I thought Ken cared about his family. He put me before his family. That's why I don't need John anymore. I'll give him back to you. What are you talking about? I don't care if you give him back now. Wait, don't you still like John? I don't like him at all. Don't be so harsh. I mean, I feel sorry for John. He's left alone after I dumped him. You should remarry him. I can't. Well, either way, I'm breaking up with John. Ken, unlike John, works for a big company and is well paid. Even if Emily asks for alimony, I'm sure Ken will pay my share too. Oh, my life is so rosy that I can marry a high-spec handsome guy. I'm speechless. You only think about taking things from people, don't you? I'm just being honest with myself. And well, Emily must have some problem too. Same with you. What are you talking about? Emily hasn't done anything wrong. I'm sure Emily's too busy with the kids. She didn't take good care of Ken. Once she became a mother, she stopped being a wife. That's why Ken was attracted to me, a beautiful and comforting woman. Ew, you're making me sick talking to you. I'm going to leave now. Hey, are you sure you don't want to remarry John? I'm not remarrying. Okay, bye. I see. You're going to live alone from now on, aren't you? You really want to be with John, but you're so stubborn, you poor thing. I'm sorry that I'm the only one who feels good. Be happy for me, sister. Anna! Just when I thought the noti was so noisy, it's you again? I've called you so many times, but you don't answer. I'm busy. It's Sunday. You're not supposed to be at work. It seems like you haven't been home for a long time. Where are you? On a long business trip. Oh, so that's why you weren't home yesterday or today. What do you want? I called you to apologize for something. What? I got Emily's husband, and I'm taking your mansion too. What the hell? Yesterday, I happened to pass by your house. You locked the front door, but you forgot to close the window on the first floor, so I let myself in through the window. What the hell? You came in without permission? That's okay, we're sisters. So I thought if I waited, you would come home sooner or later. But you didn't come home for a long time. If you're away all the time, then you should let Ken and I live here. Wait. I was wondering where to buy a new house for us. I'm glad we got a nice house for free. Isn't it nice? Even if we live here. You're single, so you don't need such a big place, right? I'm sorry. I keep taking things away from you. That house has already been sold. What? That's not my house. What? What are you talking nonsense? This house is yours, right? On the contrary, I want to ask you, why did you think it was my house? Then whose house is it? You built it when you were married to John, right? But you lost John to me. You've been living alone, haven't you? But from now on, Ken and I will live here. When you come back from your business trip, I want you to pack up your stuff and move out. No, wait. I'll pack your stuff properly. Have you changed your taste? There's a lot of elegant furniture in here. Well, I'll put the things I don't need out in the hallway. Phoebe, wait. Don't tamper with the furniture without permission. What? Why not? Do you still have feelings for this house? Why don't you move into a smaller apartment? You have a lot of stuff here. It's in the way. I can't wait to get rid of it. I don't have any of my stuff in that house. What? Because I don't live there. Stop lying so desperately. I think you've got it all wrong. That house is not my house anymore. I sold it about a year after my divorce. I live somewhere else now. What? Did you check the nameplate? It wasn't my name, was it? Wait. I don't know this name. You did sell the house. That's what I've been saying. I can't believe you sold it after making such efforts to build it. It's too big for one person. Phoebe, what have you done? You broke into someone's house without permission. I didn't know that you sold the house. Not my fault. But it's still insane to break in through the window. What could I do? I was having trouble finding a new place to live with Ken. I thought he worked for a big company and has lots of money. But he said he didn't have much savings and wanted to find a cheap place to live. And let me tell you something else. The man you're going to marry is not Emily's husband. Huh? You said you stole Emily's husband, but I thought something was wrong. I asked Emily directly. What? Then Emily laughed and told me you didn't take her husband away from her, and that you were mistaking him for someone else. That's impossible! I did take Ken away from her. I saw Ken and Emily together with my own eyes. There is no doubt that he is Emily's husband. Well, can't be helped that you mistook him. Huh? Ken has a twin brother. Twin? That's right. I just found out for the first time. Ken is an identical twin. He has a brother who looks exactly like him. So, it seems that the one you thought you stole from Emily was actually Sam, Ken's brother. What the? I mean, didn't you even check his name? I didn't bother to check. I just kept calling him darling. You must have made a terrible mistake. Oh no! Well, even if it was a mistake, if you like Sam, it's fine, isn't it? Of course, I can't forgive you for trying to steal Emily's husband, but turns out he wasn't Emily's. Sam must be a good-looking guy to your liking too. He has the same face as Ken, so he's certainly good-looking, but... Well, the only difference between the twins is that Sam doesn't work. What? Phoebe, you didn't know that? Sam failed to find a job when he was a university student and has been working as a freelancer ever since. He just quit his part-time job, so he's unemployed now. I thought he was working for a big company. Ken is the one who works for a big company. That's why he said he didn't have any savings. Of course. I don't know what to do. I've caught a useless guy. That's rude. You were the one who approached him. I don't care how good-looking he is. I don't want an unemployed man. I thought I was going to marry an elite guy with a high salary and become an elegant housewife. Too bad for you. According to Emily, Sam was going to have his wife provide for him after they got married. Does that mean I was going to marry a gold digger? Yep. So Sam tricked me? No, you misunderstood everything on your own. Anyway, Phoebe, are you still in the house I used to live in? Ah! What you're doing is trespassing. Oh my God! What do I do? I heard a car pull up outside. Maybe the current residents came back? Anna, help me! I can't. I'm out of state on a business trip. Oh no! Anna, what should I do in a situation like this? I think you should just go out and apologize. I don't want to. I'm scared. They'll get angry. Of course they will. Oh no! What? Someone came in through the front door. Oh, I'll see you later. Wait! Help me, Anna! What should I do? You're on your own. Anna! Oh, it's all over. Anna? Oh, Phoebe, you're safe. I was afraid you'd be in jail by now for trespassing. It was a sweet old couple who came home. I told them I thought it was my sister's house and apologized. They didn't call the police. All they did was give me a lecture. I see. If you learn from this, don't even think about taking someone's house again. Anna, help me! Yes? Sam and I have nowhere to live. Sam doesn't have a job, and we don't have money to rent an apartment. You are working, right? After Sam and I decided to get married, I handed in my resignation. Huh? I thought Sam was Emily's husband, Ken. With a husband who works for a big company, I thought I didn't have to work anymore. Mom and Dad have cut me off from them, so I can't depend on them. I thought about going to Sam's parents. But this time, when his parents found out that I tried to take Ken away from Emily, they kicked me out along with Sam. Oh, you poor thing. That's why you are the only one I can rely on. Please lend me some money. If things continue as they are, we'll be homeless. Huh? I just need money to rent an apartment and for moving expenses. I'll pay you back. I don't want to. Why not? I'm your sister. Please help me. I don't consider you my sister. You brought this on yourself, didn't you? You can't. You're single with money to spare, right? I don't want to give a penny to you. You always try to steal someone else's husband right away. You're so stingy. Yeah, I am. Besides, I'm not single. What? I got remarried last year. Now I live with my husband. What? Well, I have to go to work, so I'll see you later. Wait, Anna? I don't want to be homeless. Anna, help me. My sister and Sam eventually parted without getting married. Phoebe is now living a life like a homeless person, moving from one shelter to another. Moreover, since her former husband demanded alimony, she had to borrow money to pay the alimony. Somehow, she managed to find a part-time job, but she is living in poverty, just trying to make ends meet. It seems that she has finally realized that she has had enough of trying to get married to other people's husbands. It is too late for that now, isn't it? I don't know where or what Sam is doing, but it seems that he remained unemployed. He's probably struggling somewhere now. As for me, I have a child with my second husband. I'm going on maternity leave soon. My parents are happy about my pregnancy. 3 years ago, I was at my lowest after my sister stole my husband. Now, I am filled with happiness. Megan, I'm really fed up with you. We've been living together and I've been trying to teach you how to be a proper wife. But you never listened to me. Did you leave for work early again today? Honestly. Now that you're married to my son Harry and part of this family, you should be prioritizing the household. But you're always using your busy schedule as an excuse to slack off on chores. It's been 2 years since you married Harry, and 3 months since we started living together. Is it too much to ask you to learn how to cook a decent meal by now? I've been giving you advice every day, but why haven't you improved? And this morning's breakfast? What was that? The bacon and eggs were so greasy, it was like eating deep-fried food. No one wants to start their day with a stomachache. I've never had such awful cooking in my life. And the coffee after breakfast, it was lukewarm. Coffee is supposed to be served piping hot. Otherwise, the aroma is completely ruined. Megan, are you even listening to me? Oh, how dare you ignore me? Susan, I'm at work right now. Finally, you reply. You say you're at work, but it's almost lunchtime, isn't it? I always text you first thing in the morning, but you never read it right away. So I figured lunchtime was the best time to get a response. I'm still busy right now. Don't lie to me. You just don't want to be lectured, so you're pretending to be busy. I really am busy. Do you even know what kind of work I do? I'm not interested in your job. What I care about is that you become a respectable wife. And that starts with learning to cook a decent meal. Even the lunch you prepared for me today. Who's the one who actually finished eating it, though? What? If you don't like my cooking, why don't you make your own meals? I woke up early this morning and prepared breakfast before heading to work. While you were still sound asleep, I might add. And about that lukewarm coffee, it got cold because you overslept, didn't it? Shut up! Sorry, but I really am busy today. I'll listen to your lecture when I get home, so let's leave it at that for now. What? Are you saying you're going to put my words on the back burner? During work hours, yes. Priorities, right? Now I really need to get back to work, so excuse me. Hey, wait! I'm not done talking to you. Good grief. You seriously need a lesson. Susan, where are you right now? I just got home from work and I saw something awful in the kitchen. Oh, Megan, you finally got home? Did you throw away the meatloaf I made? Yes, I did. I made it last night so it would be ready for dinner since I knew I'd be getting home late. What on earth were you thinking? What do you mean? Leftover food is bound to be disgusting. Do you have any idea how much effort it took to make that meatloaf? Oh, come on! That only takes a few minutes, doesn't it? Have you ever actually cooked before? Excuse me? I mixed beef and pork, finely chopped onions and peppers, added breadcrumbs and eggs, seasoned it all, and then I baked it in the oven for a whole hour. And you just threw it out? How could you? I don't care how much effort you put into it. If it's not freshly made, it's worthless. It could have gone bad after sitting for a day, you know. What if I got food poisoning and had to be rushed to the hospital? Could you take responsibility? It's best to just throw away something that is dangerous. It was refrigerated, and it's not even summer. It wouldn't have gone bad so easily. And for the love of God, stop wasting food. If you don't like my cooking, just don't eat it. But throwing it away is going too far, don't you think? Because of you, there's nothing left to eat in the house. I'm going out for dinner with friends tonight. What? So that's why you're not home? I don't want to risk getting sick from your cooking. Maybe now you'll learn your lesson. Next time, make a proper meal right before it's time to eat. I can't believe this. How could you do something so awful? Well, it's your fault for letting your guard down. Sneaking back home and throwing a raw egg at me? That's not something a mature adult would do. I was just coming back to grab something I forgot before going out with friends. When I saw you sulking in the kitchen, I thought I'd play a little prank on you. A prank? Do you really think it's okay to waste food like that? Oh, stop being so dramatic. Getting so upset over a single raw egg? You're so uptight. That was your punishment for being so disrespectful to your mother-in-law. You keep ignoring my advice and making terrible meals? Honestly, I'd rather eat grocery store deli food every day than suffer through your cooking. I hope that raw egg I threw at you taught you a lesson. You have no idea, do you? What? I'm done cooking for you, Susan. No matter how much time and effort I put into it, all I get are complaints. And it's not just the complaints. You even throw my food away. Well, that's your fault. You never seem to improve no matter how much time passes. I'm done. I've reached my limit. What are you talking about? Once you can make a proper meal, I'll finally acknowledge you as my daughter-in-law. You just need to work harder to meet my expectations. No, I can't deal with your unreasonable demands anymore. Goodbye. What? Wait, Megan. Oh no, Megan. Are you mad at me? Are you really pouting over getting hit with an egg? Kids these days are so sensitive. Oh well, I'm off to enjoy a nice dinner at the restaurant with my friends. Hey, Harry. Sorry to bother you if you're at work. I need to talk to you about something. I just finished work, so it's fine. What's up? It's about the meatloaf I made. Oh, the one you made last night? That stuff is so good. I've been looking forward to eating it. Well, Susan threw it out. What? When I got home, it was in the sink. I checked with her while she was out, and she proudly admitted she did it. What the heck? Oh my God. She said it was because I made it yesterday, so it might have gone bad. She was worried about food poisoning and said she couldn't take that risk, so she threw it away. No way. And then she went out to eat with her friends, but before she left, she came back to the house and threw a raw egg at me. Are you serious? She said it was my punishment for being disrespectful to her as my mother-in-law. I can't believe this. So, I'm sorry, but I don't have any dinner ready. Oh, yeah, I get it. I'm really sorry about this. I only agreed to let her move in because I thought she was still upset about the divorce. But this was a mistake. And if I try to talk to her, it'll just make things worse, so it's tough to handle. I'm really sorry. You don't need to apologize. Anyway, cooking now would be tough. How about we just go out for dinner? Is that okay? Since she's out, it should be fine, right? Plus, we've got a 3-day weekend coming up. How about we go out for drinks? That sounds good. I also have something I want to talk to you about, away from her. Okay. Let's meet at the statue by the south exit of the station. How about in 20 minutes? Sounds good. See you in 20 minutes. All right. Let's have a great night out. Megan, I heard from Harry. This is pretty sudden. You're going to your parents' place starting today? And you just up and left while I was still asleep. Let me guess. You're just trying to avoid your responsibilities here, huh? You're still as lazy as ever. Or maybe you're still holding a grudge about that egg I threw at you. Either way, if you're leaving first thing in the morning, you should have made my breakfast before you left. For your information, a proper daughter-in-law shouldn't be hanging around on her days off. If you have time to fool around, you should be working on your cooking skills. Megan, are you ignoring me? So that's how it is, huh? Unbelievable. How rude can you be as a daughter-in-law? When you get home tonight, I'm going to give you a serious talk. The lecture will continue until you can give me a proper apology. You'd better be ready. Hey, are you planning on staying out all night? It's almost 7 p.m. It's dinner time, you know that, right? Because you didn't cook? I'm starving over here. How could you be out so late and not care about how it looks to others? Don't you have any sense of decency? Megan, you're ignoring me again, aren't you? It's not just the cooking. Because you've been gone all day, the laundry and cleaning have piled up too. Hurry up and come home. I'm shocked. You didn't come home at all last night, did you? Because of you, my dinner was just instant ramen. If I get sick from lack of proper nutrition, you'll be responsible for it. And who do you think you are, staying out overnight without permission? Even if it's at your parents' house, it's completely unacceptable. It seems I need to teach you not just cooking, but also some basic social manners. So when are you planning on coming back? At the very least, you should be back by lunchtime. I can understand missing breakfast, but you'll be making lunch. No excuses. Megan, don't you think it's time you came home? Dinner time is approaching. Surely, you're not planning on staying out again tonight. You'd better not. I'm going to have to talk to Harry about this. We might have to consider divorce. Be prepared. I've had enough. Are you mocking me? Why haven't you responded to a single message? I know you've read them. Answer me. Megan, listen closely. You are a disgrace as a daughter-in-law. I've tried contacting you multiple times, and you've ignored me the whole time. You've been neglecting your duties and goofing off. I've had it with you. You might be feeling relaxed at your parents' house during this holiday, but I've decided you're not fit to be married to Harry. Susan? What? So you finally decide to respond? I'll be back tomorrow. Oh, really? Well, by now, you should realize there's no place for you in this house. I'll take that as your agreement to the divorce. Megan, what's the meaning of this? I thought you'd finally come back to take care of the house. But instead, you just left again without doing anything. And now you're telling me you're having dinner out? Is that a problem? Of course it is. What about my dinner? As a daughter-in-law, you should at least make sure things are in order when you're not around. Come back and cook my dinner right now. Hurry up. Excuse me? I'm not going to cook. It would be a waste. What? A waste? You just want to use my cooking as a tool to criticize me, Susan. I can't forgive someone who wastes food, let alone someone who throws it away for such a petty reason. Well, I've been telling you to make decent meals, haven't I? You're the one wasting ingredients. So? I hear that you didn't cook even once during this entire holiday. Well, that's because you never came back. It's the daughter-in-law's job to prepare meals for the family. Then, do you know what Harry did for meals while I wasn't home? Come to think of it, he didn't eat at home at all. He must have been eating out somewhere. He was just being considerate so that I didn't have to do anything. It's embarrassing that someone like you is married to such a wonderful son. Harry, do you have a minute? Are you done with work? Yeah, I'm done. Listen, Harry, your wife is the worst. Do you know what she said to me? She told you she's not going to cook for you anymore, right? Oh, you already know? I'm with her right now. What? We're having dinner at her parents' place. What? Her parents' place? We were over here during the holiday too, enjoying a nice home-cooked meal. Megan and her mom made it together. What are you doing? Having to eat that terrible cooking? Poor Harry. Are you okay? You didn't get sick, did you? You've got some nerve. You were relying on meals from Megan's family's deli ever since you married Dad. What? I've been waiting to see when you'd realize that Dad and I have known all along. Wait, what are you talking about? You really don't know? What do you mean? All those meals you pretended to have cooked yourself, those were all from the deli across the street from the station, right? No, that's not true. And that deli is run by Megan's uncle and aunt. What? That couple is related to Megan? No way! They weren't even at your wedding, were they? They couldn't attend because they were busy with the shop. By the way, Megan's mom is the head chef there, and now Megan is working in the kitchen with her, keeping the family recipes alive. I can't believe it! I've never seen Megan at that deli. She's in the kitchen, not out front, so you wouldn't have noticed her. That's why she always said she was busy during lunch hours. I thought she was just on her lunch break. Meanwhile, you were sending her nasty texts, trying to bully her. Well, I didn't know she was working at the deli. You weren't interested in her job, were you? I just assumed she was a regular office worker. Unbelievable. You've spent nearly 30 years passing off those deli meals as your own cooking. But the moment you found out she made them, you threw them away just to judge her. That wasn't my intention. Then what was your intention? If I'd known she was the one cooking at that deli, I wouldn't have thrown it out. Whether you knew or not, the fact remains that you disrespected her and wasted food just to be spiteful. Harry, please. So this means the co-living arrangement is over. What? We've only been living together for 3 months. You can't be serious. There's no way I can just stand by and let my wife be treated like this. I won't do it anymore. I don't believe you. Why not? You've lied to us for 30 years, passing off store-bought food as your own cooking. How can we trust you now? I won't do it anymore, I swear. No matter what you say, I'm not changing my mind about ending this arrangement. Wait, Harry, you're really going to leave your mom all alone after your dad divorced me because of his affair? Don't you care about me at all? Of course, Dad was wrong for cheating, and I'm not taking his side. But the fact that his mistress won him over with her cooking, well, that says something. What? Neither Dad nor I think it's bad to serve deli food, but relying on it every day when you're a stay-at-home wife and claiming it as your own, that's the problem. He pretended not to notice and kept saying it was delicious. But after meeting someone who could really cook, it's no wonder he was drawn to her. That's just an excuse. Cheating is cheating. And if you knew about the deli food, why didn't you say anything sooner? He didn't bring it up because he knew exactly how you'd react. With your pride, you'd have blown up if he had. Cheating is wrong, no question. But I get where he was coming from. No! Getting back to the point, Megan didn't cook for you during the holiday because she wanted you to appreciate having someone else's home-cooked meal. But you spent the whole time sending nasty texts. So it's over. Wait, Harry, don't leave me alone. Take some time alone to think about what you've done. Harry! Goodbye. Susan begged Harry and me not to leave, crying as she pleaded with us. Despite that, we continued with our moving plans. Then, she got angry and started trying to sabotage the move. She overturned all our packed boxes and put everything back in the drawers. She dragged some of the furniture we had packed outside and left it in the rain. She even went so far as to cancel the moving company we had hired. It was a series of childish and desperate attempts to stop us. Finally, she started screaming in the living room, shouting about how she had treated us so well and asking why we were abandoning her. Harry was fed up and said, "Mom, no matter what you do, we're still moving out." But she wouldn't listen. She threw herself on the floor and had a full-blown tantrum. It was a really impossible situation. But knowing that she's not a morning person, we took advantage of that and finished the move early in the morning. Now, We're living peacefully in an apartment far away from Susan's house. Left all alone, she seems to have lost her energy and has become a shut-in. It might be impossible for her to change her ways, but I hope she at least reflects on her behavior.
Hey, can I ask you something? Why is the door locked?
Why? It's obvious. Because I'm working.
You work remotely. You're working, but you don't have to lock the door.
Because I work from home, I'll lock the door from the time I go to work to the time I leave.
Are you going to stay in your room the entire time?
Of course, I'm going to lock myself in. If I leave the door open, the kids will come in and make noise.
There isn't much choice, is there? Since the kindergarten and elementary school are closed.
The kids may be off, but I have work.
I understand that, but you don't have to lock yourself in.
I'm the one who's supposed to be working, and the kids are the ones who are screaming. You should teach them not to disturb their father's work.
The kids are stressed out from being home all the time. We've 4 boys, so we have to put up with a little bit of noise.
I don't care about that.
You don't care?
Keep the kids quiet while I'm working. That's your job.
My job?
You got fired from your part-time job anyway. It's a good timing.
I didn't get fired because I have kids, but it's because of this situation.
I don't care what the circumstances were. If you were capable, you wouldn't have been fired. That proves you're incompetent. You're a deadbeat, useless to society, so at least be a little useful at home.
What? Don't you think that's a bit mean?
It's true. Anyway, I'm the one working and earning the money. You're the one who has to do the housework and childcare.
Of course, I know that, and I'm doing it. But can't you watch the kids at least a bit?
I can't. I'm at work. Hey, do something.
What?
It's the kids. They've been making noise for a while now.
That's how they always are.
Always? Make them be quiet.
I can't. 4 boys won't be quiet.
They were quiet earlier.
Yeah, they were having a snack.
Then give them more snacks. They'll be quiet if they eat.
You can't make them eat all day.
Well, anything then. Just shut them up. It's too loud. I can't work.
I'm trying to, but it's no use. They're locked up and shut in, so you'll just have to put up with it.
How can you put up with this noise? This is why people with little ability are useless.
What do you mean useless?
A person with no skill can only do housework and take care of children, but you can't even do that. You're so incompetent, it's appalling.
Huh? Hey, what's with you this morning? You're so horrible, calling someone incompetent and useless.
I'm just telling you the truth. You're not working. Miss Johnson is a woman, but she's raising a family and working at the same time.
Miss Johnson? You mean Mary?
Yeah, she's your colleague.
Mary has 1 child, right? I kept working when I had my first. I did my best with the second one too, working shorter hours, but the 3rd time was twins, so I gave up work.
So?
So?
You could have kept your job if you were capable. Working while raising children is a natural thing for a woman to do. You can't do the natural stuff. You have to admit that you're not capable of doing anything.
But the project that your department is working on now is a project for a system I proposed before I quit.
It just happened to go through by chance.
By chance? I could have kept my job too if I had remote work.
How could you? You can't even keep your kids quiet. You're a loser who can't even work. Don't talk back to me. If you can't make money, shut up and do the housework. I don't care how incompetent you are. I'll at least have you take care of the kids.
Hey, work hours are over. Can't you just finally unlock the door?
I'm still working overtime.
Huh? What are you talking about? Take a bath with the kids.
I can't. I'm at work.
How long are you going to work?
I don't know. Maybe until the kids go to bed. Come and call me when all 4 of them are asleep.
Don't be stupid.
I'm not usually around this time of night.
Don't tell me you're home late on purpose.
Whatever.
Hey, you're the father of these kids, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. That's why I work for them. I'm letting you eat with the money I earn. I'm working for you, deadbeat. You should be thanking me.
I'm grateful, but...
Then don't be so bitchy.
You don't earn a penny as a housewife, you bathe them. It suits since you wouldn't be able to earn anything even if you go and work. I'm at work, you know.
Does that mean that if I have an income too, you will take care of the childcare and housework too?
Well, yeah, but if you were making as much money as I do, instead of just part-time, I'd be doing the housework and childcare too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but incompetent you would never be able to do that. Hey, unlock the door.
I can't. I'm working.
Huh? What are you talking about? There's no way you have a job.
I fixed the program you are in charge of.
Huh?
I got in touch with Mary yesterday. She said it's a remote job, so she doesn't care who does the work as long as we get the results.
What?
Well, Mary said that. I'm better suited for this job because it was originally my idea.
What do you mean?
It means that Miss Johnson has entrusted me with the project that you are in charge of.
What?
It seems you've been stuck on the program for a long time. How could you miss such a simple thing? Maybe that's why you were working overtime. I was able to fix it in about 10 minutes.
Without talking to me?
Mary told me that lately you have been having trouble concentrating and getting your work done, and you've been skipping daytime work and working overtime. And since the project was originally designed for women, she wanted me, who proposed the idea, to be in charge of it. So I called her and she was happy to give me the job.
What are you talking about?
She told me that if the remote work had been introduced earlier, I wouldn't have had to quit my job to raise my children.
It's too late for that.
And now, she's asking me if I want to come back to work because I can continue to work remotely from now on.
That's enough. What about the housework and childcare?
Why don't you do it, Henry? You said if I made as much money as you do, you'd take care of the housework and childcare, right?
What are you talking about? I have a job.
So I took over that job for you. Now, you don't have any work to do and I make more money than you. Do you get it?
Don't be stupid.
One who is capable should do the job, right? I'll work in place of you for a week until the current system is set up.
There's no way the company would approve such a thing.
That's the thing. The president has given me permission too. He said that remote work will reduce the number of women leaving the company.
The president?
It was approved as a test case. It seems that the company was in trouble because a lot of talented female employees quit the company due to childbirth and childcare.
Oh no, I don't agree with this.
They said you can take a week's maternity leave, Henry.
This is too one-sided.
The president has mailed you about it, so why don't you check it out? Well, I've got work to do.
Hey, the kids are making a lot of noise.
Looks like it.
Seems like it.
I can hear them screaming. I'm at work, so make them quiet.
They won't be quiet.
It's your job to keep the kids quiet, right? LOL. You're not working, so at least you can do that, right?
My job.
You got a message from the president saying he's looking forward to the first male employee to take maternity leave. That's you, Henry. Boss is counting on you.
Yeah, well... Hey, the kids won't listen to me.
I see.
What should I do?
Well, I wonder what you should do. Figure it out yourself.
What do you always do?
You don't have to ask me. You're capable and talented.
Don't be like that.
You don't have to be capable to raise a child or do housework. Then there's no reason why you, the brilliant one, can't do it, right? Can you please hurry up and get them quiet?
Hey, at least make me lunch.
I can't. I'm working.
Don't say that.
I've already bought some stuff, so just go for it.
I can't cook.
Really? You're so talented, but you can't cook?
I've never done it before, so it's not my fault.
I had never done it when I first got married either, but I cooked.
That's...
If you're so capable, Henry, you can do anything. LOL. I'm sure the boss is counting on you. Sigh.
Hey, work hours are over. Come on out and cook dinner.
I'm working overtime.
You've got to be kidding me.
You worked overtime, right? Why are you so angry just because I'm doing the same thing?
What are you talking about? You're the mother.
Aren't you the father? That's why I'm working and earning money as a father.
Is that all there is to being a father?
That's the role of a father. You took my job without asking me, and now you're talking to me like a smart ass?
You're right. I took your job away from you. Hey, do you know what this means?
What?
Then, when I start earning money, do you think you'll need to play the role of a father?
Huh? What do you mean?
If I go back to work and I'll be doing the housework and childcare, then I won't need you as the father.
What?
Well, I'm fine with that. It doesn't make any difference whether or not I have a husband who is overbearing. It's not enough he's just incompetent, but he's also verbally abusive and offensive.
No, you know...
I wouldn't mind a divorce if things stay the way as they are, but...
What's with the attitude?
Which one of us is the bossy one? I'm serious.
Oh no, don't say that. Don't say that now. You're kidding, right?
I'm not kidding. I mean, how can you say that? You have no idea how angry I am. I can't be with someone like that.
Wait a minute. Sorry. My bad. I didn't know housework and childcare were so hard.
I guess because of hearing the word divorce, Henry reluctantly completed the housework and childcare for a week. I helped a little too. By spending time with the children, they became much more attached to their father. It seems that Henry has become more aware of his role as a father. We now share the housework and childcare together. I have successfully returned to my job working remotely, and now I have a fulfilling life with childcare, housework, and my job. Come on, what's going on?
Oh, sorry. You don't have to call me so many times.
Of course I do. I hope you didn't forget what day it is today. What are you doing? Hurry up and come to the church. Did you oversleep?
Oh, yeah, it's the wedding day. Sorry, I can't go.
Huh?
So, can you cancel it?
What the hell? There's no way I can do that with 500 people in attendance. You've got to be kidding me.
I hate it when you lose your temper like that. To be honest, I don't like that kind of woman.
Just come on, hurry up. Where are you?
Right now, it doesn't matter where. It's none of your business anymore.
Huh? What do you mean? What's going on?
I can't stop thinking about Kimberlyn.
Who? Who is she?
Unlike you, she's the daughter of a wealthy family. Her skin is soft, white. I get excited just thinking about her.
Are you having an affair?
Unlike you, she's really talented. She's so much better than you with all your flaws. I've decided to marry Kimberly.
Are you out of your mind?
She's saying that she's fine with it.
What are you going to do about our wedding?
So just cancel it. So that's that then.
Oh, wait a minute. What should I do? The wedding.
Yoo-hoo! Long time no see.
Huh? Who is it?
What are you talking about, you shy girl? It's your Prince Charming on a white horse. How could you forget your ex-fiancé?
I remember, you son of a bitch. What have you been doing for 5 years?
What? I was married to Kimberly. I guess we had a happy married life.
Oh, yeah. What do you want now?
I got divorced because of various reasons.
Looks like karma caught up, huh?
Don't be so cold.
Who was she? Your wife?
Oh, Kimberly? She was a junior in college.
Junior in college?
Her father is a legendary businessman who was very successful in the local city. From middle school, she received special education for her exceptional talents and studied at a school in the city. And during her elementary school years, she was raised abroad, so she is a returnee from abroad.
She's a world apart from you, isn't she? I'm amazed that a girl like that would be your fling.
Don't say that.
So what? Why did you break up with her? I mean, how long had you been together?
We started dating more than a year before the wedding. She would say, "I'm so naive, so teach me a lot of things." And she begged me to teach her things. And while I was teaching her things, we crossed a line one night.
Huh?
Where I grew up, they say it's normal to marry the first person you have it with.
I was told that it's usual. Then why did you try to marry me instead of breaking up with me right away? And to cancel on the day of the wedding of all days? That's the worst of the worst. If you had broken up with me sooner, it might have been better. I got into it more than I expected, and it was hard to say no. Do you have any idea how much trouble you cost me? I mean, it seems your parents had a harder time than me. They lost more than $100,000.
What? Seriously? But if there were 500 people attending, the congratulatory gifts would have been made up for it. Wasn't the cost of the ceremony calculated to be covered by the congratulatory gifts?
There's no way we could receive gifts after the wedding was canceled. Don't be silly.
Oh, yeah.
Your parents were looking for you frantically. They're furious with you, and they're not going to forgive you until you pay for their loss. So, how did you end up divorced?
Someone told Kimberly. She found out that I broke off the engagement and got married to her, and that it's not very popular in the countryside. You're the one who told on her, right? You did this because you were jealous of my relationship with her, didn't you?
Of course it wasn't me. I didn't even know where you went after that. I still don't know where you are. If I had known, I would have gone directly to you instead of going through all that trouble.
So it wasn't you. It's not my day. Who is it then? The one who messed things up?
You had it coming, didn't you? So what do you want from me?
I used to work for Kimberly's father's company. He fired me too. I'm in a fix, so let's start over, me and you. You still love me, right?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Anyway, I was going to go home to my parents, but they weren't there. My parents...
Of course they weren't. After that, they sold that house and used their retirement money and had to clean up your mess.
Oh, I see.
Don't you ever come near me again, and don't you ever say that you love me or anything creepy like that again.
What are you mad at me for? You were on TV, weren't you? I heard you got a big promotion.
Oh, you mean that show?
So I'll become a full-time house husband or something. Let's live together. These days, it's normal for husbands to take care of the home. I'll give up my pride as a man and become a house husband for you.
Absolutely not.
Let's have our first hot night in a long time. We had a bad breakup, but you might be surprised how much it burns when you see me.
Okay, where are you?
I'm at the Madison Hotel.
I'm busy. How about in 3 hours?
3 hours? I guess I don't have a choice. Hey, what's going on? That's not what we talked about.
What's wrong?
My parents showed up out of the blue in front of the hotel.
Your parents asked me to let them know if I heard from you. That's why I waited and didn't block them.
What a dirty trick!
I never said anything about me going, and it's your fault for making the mistake of thinking I was going. Let me tell you one last thing. I've already remarried and have children, so this will be the last time that I will talk to you.
What?
I'll tell you one thing more. Your parents, they got a job for you. It's a company run by a karate teacher named Master Mark.
Master Mark? Are you kidding me? Don't you know how hard I was beaten up in elementary school? You don't know?
That's great. You should have had your crooked guts kicked out of you.
Damn you guys! I won't forget this.
See you later. Now I can finally block you. Jacob was picked up by his parents when he came out of the hotel and brought back home. To repay the cancellation fee for the wedding, which was over $100,000, he had to work 16 hours a day at a company run by Master Mark. And not only at the company, but also because Jacob was single, he had to take care of Master Mark and his family and had no free time at all except for sleeping. He seemed to be working like a machine to pay off his debts. Therefore, Jacob was never able to go out with anyone. He has reached middle age as it is. Naturally, I no longer see him. I am now living a fulfilling life, both at work and in my private life.
Mary, I saw your note. What does this mean? It means exactly what it says. I wrote it in a way that even a kindergartner could understand. I can read, but are you serious? I do all the laundry, clean the house, cook, go groceries, wash the windows. I also wash the car, pick you up, and drop you off. Am I supposed to do all that? Of course. I've got a lot of housework because you've been away. I have a baby. I was in the hospital until this morning because I wasn't feeling well. It's obvious you've been faking your sickness. Your morning sickness is long gone. Don't be silly. I'm punishing you for that. You're going to be a mother and I won't tolerate any laxity. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I still can't. I've been discharged from the hospital, but I've been told to rest for a while, and it was a bad idea to take the bus from the hospital to home. I need to lie down and rest. You are being lazy. You can't even take care of the house. Do what you have to do. Don't you dare talk to me like this again. I'm sorry, but I need to rest. It's so hard for me to get up. If you weren't pregnant, I'd kick you right out. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Get out of my house as soon as you have the baby. Please, don't talk to me like that. You've always been so kind. What's going on? You've changed all of a sudden. I'm only being nice to you in front of Alan and John. The truth is, I hate you. Just talking to you irritates me. What? How can I like a woman who grew up in an orphanage? There's no way I could accept you. I didn't know. I wish I never brought you into my home. I regret it so much. I'm sorry, I didn't realize how much you hated me. I'll do my best from now on so that you'll like me. That's not going to happen. I don't want to see your face or hear your voice. That's why I rushed out of the door when I heard that you were coming home. You just make it worse, so don't even try. But I don't want to stay like this. What should I do? After you have a child, leave this house immediately. Yes? Until then, I have no choice but to let you stay. If you disobey my order, I'll kick you out immediately. I want you to finish all your chores before I go home. Do not step out of your room during the day and do not show your face in front of me. You're not even allowed to come to the living room, bathroom, or toilet. That's impossible. Then leave, now. I don't know what to say. Go back to your parents' house. Oh, that's right, sorry. You were abandoned by your parents and raised in an orphanage. I didn't want to remind myself about that, so it slipped my mind. If you don't have a home to go back to, then go back to your orphanage for a while. That's not possible. The facility has a rule that you have to leave when you turn 18, and they can't take care of me after that. John told me to live with you guys. I don't want to leave here. You don't know what you're talking about. You're trying to get my husband as well? You're a cunning woman. I don't know you hated me so much. I'd hate for my beautiful granddaughter to be like you. When she's born, I'll just take the child away and kick you out of the house. You won't go that far, will you? I'm serious. No matter what my husband and son say, I will kick you out of my house. Go live on the street. You're so wrong if you think you could be part of my family. I have a bad headache. I need to go. Faking again. You're trying to escape from something inconvenient. That's why you're an abandoned child. I'm sorry. Please stop it. You money-grubbing goofball wife. I'll kick you out for sure. My name is Noah. I am 26 years old. I live with my husband, who is 3 years older than me, and my husband's parents, who are 55. I am 8 months pregnant, and we just found out it's a girl. We're all looking forward to the birth of our baby. My parents abandoned me when I was a baby. I grew up in an orphanage. I have never known a family in my life. As soon as I got married, I was blessed with a family, and I was so happy. I treated my in-laws as if they were my real parents. My father-in-law enjoys traveling and always buys me gifts. When we go shopping together, he always helps me with my luggage. My mother-in-law is a street disciplinarian. I am puzzled by the unexpected messages because she is usually very kind to me. I'm pregnant, so I'm very tired. I thought it was just a normal part of pregnancy, but the symptoms became stronger day by day and I started to lose my appetite. I went to see a doctor and was admitted to the hospital. I stayed for about a week and left because I was feeling better. When I got back home, I felt so tired that I collapsed on the sofa. Are you a member of Noah Smith's family? I'm calling from the hospital. What? I'm the mother-in-law. Noah has been in an accident and is being taken to this hospital. She and her baby are in critical condition and we're going to perform an emergency surgery.
In the event of an emergency, please choose whether we want to save Noah or her baby.
The baby, of course. I don't care about Noah. You must save my grandchild. This is the will of my husband and son.
Okay. Could I have Noah's husband's contact information?
Don't worry, I'll contact him myself. You save my grandchild. I don't care what happens to Noah. Of course, you must keep the baby in good health. Do not make my grandchild a disabled person.
We'll do our best. Have a good day. Mom, where are you now? Noah is?
Oh yes, Noah. She had a big accident, right?
That's right. I'm at the hospital. Come here as soon as you can.
I don't know if that's necessary. I'm just enjoying dinner. You're exaggerating about the accident, aren't you? She always overreacts and fakes her illness. Maybe she couldn't get out of her lazy habits from the hospital stay and thought she wanted to be hospitalized again?
Noah passed away just a few minutes ago.
What? Oh my god, she passed away? That's...
What do you mean? Noah passed away.
I'm not happy about it. I'm very sad.
That's enough, Mom. No more lies.
I didn't lie.
Then why didn't you call me right away? Why? According to the hospital staff, you were the first one they called. You told them you would tell me and that everything would be fine. I'm glad that the hospital staff contacted me anyway. If they hadn't, I wouldn't have been here for her last breath.
I thought the whole accident thing was overblown. I didn't want to interrupt you with something small. You know? I didn't expect her to pass away.
You've been disturbed by her for a long time, haven't you?
What?
I've got all the messages you sent to Noah. What the hell is this? You acted like a good mom in front of me. I despise you for being such a bad in-law. I'm shocked you said such horrible things. I can't accept this.
Oh, you know what? It was a misunderstanding. I just misspoke.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Noah could tell me, and yet I could notice. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Listen to me for a moment. I wanted Noah to be a good wife for you. I was just trying to be hard on her with my heart.
I don't think so. You are such a horrible person. I can't believe you said all these heartless things. Noah must have been sad and wistful, too. She was verbally abused when she was in the midst of a difficult pregnancy.
It's her fault for not taking care of herself. I was just a little harsh.
Just a little? How can you be so calm after hurting Noah like this? You're a demon or a devil.
You don't have to go that far.
You gotta be kidding me. I didn't want to say this because it hasn't been confirmed yet, but you didn't just verbally abuse Noah, did you? You were the cause of the accident.
What? What? What are you talking about?
Noah was involved in a collision with a drunk driver. The car was driving all over the road. Other people around noticed that something was wrong, but Noah didn't. She seemed dazed and dizzy and didn't seem to notice the car that was coming toward her. An eyewitness to the accident testified. The doctor is checking on her right now, but we could tell from the smell of her clothes. Mom, you sprayed some pesticides when Noah was discharged from the hospital. It's powerful and dangerous to humans if inhaled. Noah was fine when she left the hospital, but when she came home, she suddenly got sick. She must have felt something was wrong and left the house, and that's where she unfortunately got into the accident.
Sure. I did spray some pesticides. So what? If it was bad enough to be in the house, why not just wait in the yard? It's Noah's fault to walk to the busy street.
This is my guess. I think she was trying to get my help. The intersection where the accident happened was in the direction of my office. She must have thought that you could really kill her.
That's rude.
You've been drugging her for a while, haven't you?
What kind of accusation is that? Of course not.
When Noah got sick and was hospitalized, some of her hormone levels were off the charts. The doctor said it was probably from taking too many supplements or something. But she's been taking extra care of her health since she got pregnant, so it couldn't be that. So I didn't know why, and after a week in the hospital, her numbers had settled down. It makes sense if you did something to her.
Are you going to blame me for everything? That's really terrible.
You didn't even pick up Noah from the hospital, right? You told me you would pick her up. If I had picked her up myself, none of this would have happened.
Okay, that's enough. No matter what you say now, Noah is gone. She gave birth to my grandchild. I'm all done with her.
Huh?
How's your baby? She's 8 months, so she's pretty premature. She's not handicapped or anything, is she?
You don't need to worry anymore.
Huh?
They passed away together after the accident. Noah and my baby girl tried their best, but they couldn't save them.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. I don't care about Noah, but my grandchild? I told them to save the baby. Where's the doctor? I'll make sure they will be fired.
Suppose she'd been born. The doctor says there's a good chance she'd have some disability.
What? How can that be?
Because you have been giving her weird drugs.
What? My fault?
Of course it is.
But I only targeted Noah.
Noah was breathing in toxic fumes that made her dizzy. Do you really think that it won't affect the baby?
No way.
How can you not know that when you're a mother yourself? I can't believe it.
Hey, come on. Don't just blame me.
Of course, it's my fault for not noticing. If only I had noticed that you were bullying Noah, I could have protected Noah and my daughter.
Yes, it was your fault too, so don't blame me. Well, if she's handicapped, I didn't want her anyways. It would have been difficult to take care of her.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you say that?
Don't be mad at me. Think of something more pleasant. We will get some money from Noah's insurance. If you marry a young lady from a good family, we'll have grandchildren with good bloodlines. Besides, a woman like Noah doesn't deserve to be a part of our family. I'm glad they are both gone.
I'll never forgive you, Mom.
Well, I guess I better not go to the hospital then. I'll call the insurance company.
That's enough. No matter how hard it was, Noah endured it without a single whimper. I despise you for saying dirty words to Noah.
There's no need to be so angry.
I'll give you one last chance. Come to the hospital right now and apologize. Apologize to Noah and your grandchild for all the mistakes you've made.
No. They can't hear me anymore. You want me to apologize to ghosts?
If you can't do that, you get out of the house.
What? What? You don't talk to your mother like that.
I'm your husband, Henry.
You're at the hospital too?
Of course. My precious Noah's been in an accident. It's normal for you to rush over immediately. I've seen all the messages you've been sending. I've read all the horrible things you've said to her. I will never forgive you, no matter what.
Like I've told Alan, I was trying to educate Noah. I wanted her to become a good wife.
Don't be a fool. Noah took care of me like I was her real father. She always called me Dad. I can't believe I won't be able to hear her voice anymore. I'm so sad, I feel like I'm going to lose control.
You have me. I'm sure you are happy to get rid of her from our family tree.
There's nothing more I can say to you. Just leave now. If I see you again, I will kick you out.
Don't be so angry. When Alan finds a new wife, I won't be so strict with her.
Oh, so you were being strict with Noah. I'm divorcing you. Don't ever come home again.
What are you talking about? I can't believe you're divorcing me now. You're kidding, right?
Well, I'm serious. If you refuse, I'll take you to court.
Don't do that. If you divorce me, I'll be alone. How will I live with myself from now on?
You need to be punished like that. I hear every family has some kind of conflict, but yours has gone too far. You're the one who killed Noah.
Don't say that. I didn't do anything wrong. She took my precious son away from me. Alan was always close to me until he married Noah. How can I forgive her? Noah was not my family. She was my enemy who took away my precious son.
Please, let me go.
Alan?
Nothing is more important than people's lives. If I'm so important to you, you should understand how much Noah cared about the baby. I can't believe you did all this.
I'm sorry about that. I made a little mistake. We all make mistakes, don't we?
Don't put it so lightly. If I had realized it earlier, she might have survived. I can't regret it enough.
I am sorry. Tell your dad not to divorce me.
I refuse. I'm for the divorce too. Get out now. Get out of our sight forever.
Hey, don't say such horrible things to your mother. I'll be living on the streets if you kick me out. That's right. Give me half of that life insurance money. I'm entitled to it, right?
I'm the beneficiary of her policy, not giving you a penny of it.
What? I thought I was going to get that money. Fine, I'll go back to the house and take care of it before you guys do.
Don't be stupid. It's not going to work. I'll drag you out of this house and I'll kick you out. You will spend the rest of your life regretting what you have done. You will live in misery with your sins on your shoulders. Do you understand?
I'm sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. Please, don't say that. It won't happen again, I swear.
Even if you wanted to, you couldn't. Noah and my daughter are no longer in this world. If you want forgiveness, bring them both back to life.
That's impossible. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. Please don't leave me.
I refuse. I don't have a mom, that's all. When my father returned home from the hospital, my mother was there. He kicked her out of the house and the divorce settlement was finalized. My mother, who grew up in a wealthy family and married my father right after graduating from school, had never worked. She demanded life insurance money because she did not know how to get a job. I never gave her a penny from insurance or the money from the drunk driver. I used the money for Noah and my daughter's memorial service. I donated the rest to children without parents and children with disabilities. My mother started working part-time, but she didn't like being supervised by a younger boss. She repeatedly harassed her boss and was fired. If she doesn't like her younger boss, I don't think there is any place she can work. Well, I don't care what happens to my mother anymore. I'll regret not being able to save Noah and my daughter for the rest of my life. I can no longer do anything for them, but I hope that I can help by providing support to underprivileged children.
Please, pick up the phone!
What? What the hell? You're being a pain in the ass. Don't call me a million times.
It's an emergency! Oliver, come home! My water broke!
What? What did you say?
My water broke! I'm having the baby! Where are you? Come home! I have to get ready to go to the hospital!
What a pain in the ass. You're gonna have to go by yourself. I can't. I'm busy.
What? No, it's not about being busy or anything. My water broke. The baby's coming. Get it?
So what? Why don't you just go to the hospital or wherever? Don't bomb me with calls. You're a pain in the ass.
Why? What are you talking about? What are you thinking? You're going to have a baby? By busy, what do you mean? You've already finished work, haven't you? I don't know where you are, but come home soon.
I can't. I'm at the airport. I'm going on a trip with Carla. I won't be back for 4 or 5 days.
What? Wait, Carla? You're still seeing that woman? You said you'd never see her again. And what's with the trip? You knew I was about to give birth. You told me you'd never cheat on me again. You promised.
That was just a promise. You're an idiot for believing that. You know what? It's your fault. Just because you're pregnant and you're sick with morning sickness, your hair is shaggy, you don't wear makeup, you don't cook anything good. You have a belly, you're out of shape, and you abandoned your womanhood. You aren't even doing your job as a wife, which is to take care of your husband. You can understand why I want to be pampered by Carla. If you don't like it, try being a good woman who won't make a guy cheat on her.
I can't believe you. You said you didn't want to break up with me. You got down on your knees and said you'd never cheat on me again. I thought I could forgive you because it was your first time, so I rebuilt the relationship. I even kept quiet about it to your parents. You betrayed me.
Because if I had just left you like that, I would have had to pay alimony, right? You even hired a professional to collect all kinds of evidence. You're so sneaky. That's why I cried so hard and got down on my knees, just until things cooled down.
Oh my god! That's terrible! You're a real jerk! I'm leaving you! I'm divorcing you this time! I still have proof of the last affair! I'll make you pay alimony! I'll never forgive you again!
You're really out of your mind. That stuff is long gone.
What?
And that photo evidence you hid from me. The investigation report from the detective agency, everything. I erased all the evidence of the affair. I found it and threw it away while you couldn't get around. Otherwise, I wouldn't have openly declared an affair. I'm not an idiot like someone I know.
No way! Why?
Your argument is too weak. Even if you divorce me, you can't get alimony. You don't have a single piece of evidence. I'll delete this message in a second. No one will believe anything you say. You're just gonna cry yourself to sleep, aren't you?
That's terrible! You're horrible!
Say what you want. You don't have any parents or relatives. You can't get a divorce. You'll be a single mom with no alimony, and that's just hard. If you swear to be a house slave for me and Carla, and you get down on your knees and cry, I won't divorce you.
Who's gonna get down on their knees for you? You're a bastard! I'll never forgive you! Even if you get down on your knees and apologize, I'll never forgive you this time!
I don't need your forgiveness. Well then, I'm going on a trip with my girlfriend. If you want to have a baby, have it alone. I don't give a shit what happens with it. Don't call me while we're on vacation. Well then, good luck. Sis, I've been getting a lot of calls from you for quite a while now. Is something wrong? What do you mean, it's something wrong? What have you been doing? Why did you keep ignoring my calls until now? Oh, I'm sorry. I was on a business trip. It was an important trip. I just wanted to focus on work. I had to turn my phone off for a while. Business trip? How dare you? How can you leave your home with a pregnant wife in the last month of pregnancy? Aren't you worried about Eleanor? You're my brother, but you're a horrible person. I had to work. I had no choice. No need for excuses. It's already too late. What? What do you mean? The ceremony was over yesterday. The ceremony? What ceremony? You don't mean a funeral? Yes, I do. I sent you a bunch of messages. No, sorry. I haven't seen them yet. Oh, the funeral. You don't mean it's Eleanor's? Oh my god. You think it's because I've been away? And the baby too? Oh my god. I should have stayed home. I'm sorry, Eleanor and the baby are in heaven. How am I gonna live on my own now? What? What are you talking about? It was our mother who died. What? Our mother? Mom passed away. The funeral was yesterday. What? Why Mom? Not Eleanor and the baby? I thought Eleanor and the baby went to heaven. Huh? The baby was born safely 3 days ago in the middle of the night. Eleanor is a little tired, but she's fine too. No way. Seriously? Are they safe? Eleanor and the baby too? What the... Don't confuse me like that. What was that reaction? It's as if you're disappointed that they're okay. No way. There's no way that's true. Don't be weird, sis. I'm glad they're okay. But I can't believe Mom died all of a sudden. I'm shocked and confused. Mom, she was frail, but she wasn't sick, and she's been fine lately, hasn't she? How did it happen? You hypocrite! Whose fault do you think it is? You are the disappointment as a child. Huh? Why am I the one who's getting yelled at? You know, Mother died because she found out about your infidelity. What? 3 nights ago, Mom called Eleanor. She wanted to visit her, but Eleanor didn't answer the phone, so she asked me to check on her because she was worried about her. So I went to see her in the middle of the night and found her at the front door in labor. I rushed her to the hospital. In the delivery room, she talked about your past affairs and how you left her when her water broke and went on a trip with your girlfriend. When Mom heard about it, she collapsed. She was in shock and she just... Mom had always been frail. She was in the hospital, so they were able to treat her right away, but they couldn't save her in time. That's how shocked she must have been to hear that her own son was a cheating bastard. No, what? Wait a minute. Why are you talking about me cheating on her? Where's the proof that I cheated on her? I didn't cheat on her. Eleanor is lying. She's jealous because I'm busy on a business trip. I bet she lied to get attention. That's enough. I've got tons of evidence. Photos and reports Eleanor collected in the past. Eleanor showed them to me too. You can't get away with it. You're lying. I'm sure I threw everything away. You've always been out of touch. Eleanor made sure to back up everything. She hid them in a place you'd never look. And the outburst you texted this time, and your declaration that you're going on a trip with your girlfriend, it was all captured in screenshots. Looks like Eleanor was one step ahead of you. You can't be serious. You already saw everything? I saw it, and so did Dad, who came over later. Dad and I are both furious. I can't forgive you for my mother dying of shock because of you. And I can't forgive you for taking such a nice girl as your wife and then playing around with another woman. And you left Eleanor when her water broke and went on a trip to cheat on her. You're the kind of person who thinks that if Eleanor died because of that, you'd hook up with your lover. That's why you were so happy when you thought that Eleanor and the child died, right? Shame on you, you bastard! No, it wasn't. It's not my fault. It's all her fault. She made excuses for the pregnancy. She stopped doing her chores, stopped wearing makeup. She stopped being a woman. And when I went to get a girlfriend for comfort, she made a big fuss about cheating, divorce, alimony, and so on. I'm the one who has to live with someone who stopped being a woman. It's her fault for not trying to be more feminine. If it's alimony, I'm the one who wants it. You'd understand, wouldn't you, sis? You'll take my side, won't you? You've got to be kidding me. Eleanor risked her life to have your child. You betrayed her and put her in danger. And now you're telling me she's not doing the housework? You're no more than a kid with the brain of a junior high school student. No, but I don't think it's my fault alone. You are all blaming me, and it's terrible. Shut up. I'm sure Dad will tell you officially later. We're disowning you from our family. It's your uncle's company you work for now. He'll fire you before you can cause any trouble for the company. And you'll pay Eleanor alimony and get a divorce. What? Wait, disowned? What do you mean, fired? This is a final decision. From now on, you're not allowed one step in our house. And you're not allowed to have any contact with Eleanor or her child. I'll kick your ass if you break any of the conditions. We don't need a scumbag like you in our family. Wait a minute, sis. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I never thought my mom would die of shock. If I had known, I never would have cheated on Eleanor. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Apologizing to me won't make up for what you did to Eleanor. It won't bring Mom back. Go to hell. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. No way. I'll never forgive you. Oliver and Carla were then apprehended by Violet and her relatives. They were dragged out in front of her relatives, and he was disowned by his father. Next, he was made to pay alimony for the affair in one lump sum and promised to divorce me. Finally, Oliver's uncle fired him. Instantly, they were both kicked out with nothing but their clothes on their back. Oliver became unemployed and penniless, and after a big fight with Carla, they broke up. Once he sent me a video of himself crying and apologizing and tried to get back together with me. After that, Violet went to physically beat him up, and I never heard from him again. I am now a single mother. My father-in-law and Violet care about me and help me. I am able to manage my life while raising my child. I also visit my mother-in-law's grave every month. I'm sorry to have gotten her involved in my problems. But thanks to my mother-in-law calling me that night, both mother and child are safe and sound. I will continue to offer my gratitude and offerings to her. Agnes, you lied to me. I didn't think you were that kind of person. I guess I didn't see that. What's the sudden commotion? I don't understand. What do you mean I lied to you? Don't play dumb. I'm talking about living expenses. I've always thought that $1,000 a month was a lot. I asked my coworkers about it, and they said some is definitely being pocketed. I know you're spending my hard-earned money on luxuries. I'm not gonna let you do that anymore. I'm sorry, I'm missing the point. Where did you get that idea? I'm not pocketing anything. I'm not splurging, I'm saving. Shut up! Don't make excuses. Starting next month, I'm lowering the living expenses to $500. You make me work all the time to pay the bills. I want more money to spend freely, too. $500? Are you serious? How am I supposed to manage on that little? A friend Mike at work says he only puts in $500 a month. That's how good his wife is at making ends meet. If Mike's wife can do it, why can't you? Mike just got married, right? And they live with his parents and don't have kids yet, right? We can eat well on $500 a month, too. In fact, when I was single, my monthly living expenses were about $400 to $500. Why are you comparing your single years or newlywed family? We have 2 high schoolers and a junior high schooler, and they are all on sport teams. We use 20 to 30 pounds of meat a week. We blow $500 on meat alone. It's your job to make ends meet. There's gotta be a way, like using cheaper meat. You're terrible at handling money. As a wife, you're not considering the fact that you're in charge of the family's wallet. What? You think it's my fault? If I put cheap meat on the table,
you'd get angry and say it's not good. And does that 500 include rent and utilities? Does your friend's 500 include those too?
I don't know about that, but anyway, Mike says 500.
Maybe it's 500 a month for food only. In our house, 500 is just for food for a week. How are you gonna live on that?
500 a week for food? Come on, that's spending too much. You should save more. You are a woman.
I'm still trying to save money by going to sales and stuff. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. 500 is a small price to pay for a growing kid.
When I was single, I spent only a few dollars a day on food. You can do it with more people, right? You know what? I don't want you to skimp on meals. I want you to prepare 3 healthy meals a day, just like you've always done. You can work it out by going to cheaper supermarkets.
You need to know that what you're saying is crazy. It's impossible to cut costs on food without changing the meal. I mean, do you really think you can eat 3 solid meals a day for a few dollars? When you were single, your diet consisted of macaroni and cheese, right? A few dollars for 3 meals a day with a main dish, several side dishes, and salad. What about the cost of living? Besides food, you have utilities, a mortgage, and taxes. And you have to pay for the children's school materials and clothes too, you know?
Even so, $1,000 is still a lot. I'm the only one losing money. I'm tired of wasting my hard-earned money. I won't pay more than $500 next time.
You say you're the only one, but I'm paying the same amount. And when it's not enough, I pay extra. I work, I pay the bills, I do the housework, I take care of the kids. All you do is go to work. If anything, I'm the one who has the hardest time.
Don't act like you're a big shot. Housework is easy. Anyone can cook and clean. You're a superb wife if you can do your job and housework perfectly and save money.
If you're gonna go that far, why don't you try it yourself? Try to save $500 for the next month.
A month? I'm gonna cook dinner?
From shopping to cooking, you have to come up with a different menu every day. 3 meals a day, including lunches for the kids. I'm not heartless either, so $500 for food alone. If you try hard and go to supermarkets that are even a penny cheaper, can you really cook the same amount of food as before, even with $500 a month? Try it yourself and you'll see.
But I have a job. It's impossible.
Oh, I'm working while I'll do it. Don't tell me you can't do it. You said anyone can do it, right?
All right, I'll do it. $500, and not just for food, but for utilities and everything. If I can do it, I'll only pay $500 the next time. Deal?
Okay, deal. If you can do it. After that, I gave Sean $500 for food for a month and left him in charge of the meals. He was very enthusiastic at first, but there was no way he could feed 5 people with $500. The meals gradually became more and more skimpy, and the children complained about it. Within a week, he apologized to me, understanding how much money we usually save. I carefully explained our family's expenses in the family budget book and made him understand that $1,000 was reasonable. Sean apologized profusely to me and started to help me with household chores little by little. Thank you for watching. please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video!